I created DualTrack before I created Build to Bank as a precursor to executing a transaction. The idea being that we'd be doing CFO services to optimize the business concurrent with building out what's required to go to market. So whether it's a sell side M&A a trade, or whether it's raising capital, the point is that there actually is we're Built to Bank, we're working towards a hypothetical transaction. DualTrack is we actually want to be in market and close within a specific period of time. However, either their key performance indicators are off, there's some sort of disconnect between where the most successful people in their market are trading at and where my client would likely trade based upon their financial strength, something internal that needs to be fixed so that then we can present them in the strongest light possible. So the idea is that we come in earlier. This typically has a 6 to 12 month or maybe longer pre-marketing phase meant to tighten those KPIs, to increase valuation, so to show a longer period of success in the context of how the market defines success for that type of client or person in that market. That's what we call DualTrack, because we're running these things concurrently. We're getting their KPIs together as we're prepping them for the market. We're running these processes concurrently. If I'm going up to someone, I'm usually going to say, okay, the market's trading somewhere between 5 and 8 times, or maybe 8 to 11 times. There's usually a 3-point differential between the bottom of the market and the top of the market. When you're looking at multiples of EBITDA, right, particularly when we're talking about millions of dollars, that's a gigantic difference. And why a company trades at 5x versus 8x has a lot to do with that performance. It's also how they track that performance. It's whether or not they are tracking the right KPIs, because maybe if there is a difference in terms of performance between where they're at today and that person at the top of the market, right? It's best to fix those things before you go to market. A $1 million company and it's selling for 5 times or 8 times, $8 million is a lot more than $5 million. So by spending an extra 6 to 12 months refining KPIs, looking at market data to determine why those 8x companies sold for that multiple, we can then reverse engineer that into my client to then achieve that top of the market result.